The mindset is we've got a lot of stuff to get better with, stuff to clean up. You can't come in here and let your guard down, knowing what we're going to face in terms of their physicality, their force. They all talked about it. All their players, coaches after the game, the other night talked about being more physical and winning the rebound battle, and so we have to expect that they're coming after us tonight. Obviously, the fans will be into it. We've got to be able to deal with their physicality and do our job, which is to take care of the ball and to execute and to rebound. So it's going to be a tough game.
How do you match their physicality?
You can't let your guard down. You can't let people run by you when the shot goes up. You can't ball watch. You've got to find a body and do your job, box out. If there's a ball on the floor, you got to go get it. They pride themselves on winning the hustle points, hustle battle. They've done that all year long, and that's if you can match that, if we can match that, and keep the possession game manageable, then we like our chances. But what we can't do is turn it over 6 or 7 more times than them, and give them 8 or 10 more offensive rebounds than we get, and all of a sudden they're getting 15 more field goal attempts on the road in a playoff game. That's a tough recipe. So we got to do better.
To avoid early foul trouble again.
Just got to stay solid with our fundamentals. No reaching. No silly fouls. Just do our best to stay in front without committing fouls. Simple as that.
How much pent-up energy do you figure Draymond will have, given the way Game 1 unfolded?
I think he got plenty of it out with his various media responsibilities over the last couple of days. So I think he's fine.
Good.
You guys have this dichotomy of these really young guys who've never really been in this position before, and then young guys that have won championships together. I'm wondering if you see a difference in the way that they approach sort of the emotion of being in these very meaningful games.
I think the young guys look to the older guys for guidance, and so one of the things we talked about this morning was what to expect tonight. We've been in this situation a million times, and this will be the most physical game we play all year. Just under the circumstances, who we're playing on the road, they're coming after us. Our older guys know that. Younger guys may not quite understand it until they feel it. So we've got to be prepared for it right away, and we've got to handle that, and that means handling their ball pressure, again, boxing out, not turning it over, getting to the loose balls. All that stuff's going to really matter, and it'll be the most physical game we play all year.
The crowd will probably be a huge factor tonight and aimed at Draymond. How do you think he responds under that hostile kind of mood every time he touches?
He relishes it. He loves it. He loves playing the villain. So I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Sometimes it brings the best out of him, and in fact, it often does. So I'm excited about all the fans booing him. It's the ultimate sign of respect.
When Draymond was out for the second half, you went to Looney in his place, but you also went Poole over Payton. Just what went into that decision?
Just knowing we were down 6, I guess, whatever it was, and needed to get off to a good start. And without Draymond, we just felt like the best way to get off to a good start was putting Jordan in the lineup. I notice how happy Steph is all the time. It's one of the great aspects of Steph. He loves basketball. He loves life. He loves everything about what we do. But I do think that being back in the playoffs for all of us is exciting and fun, and we've missed it. And I know he's missed it probably more than anybody. He just thrives on playoff basketball, competition at the highest level, challenging his mind as well as his his body and his skills, and so this is what Steph is all about. So he's thrilled to be back.
What did you miss the most about it?
I think just the preparation. You know, in the regular season, you go through the games and you have one day to prepare for a team, and you can't overload your own team with information. So you put together a brief scouting report, and then you play, and then you move on to the next one, and you do that 82 times, and then the playoffs start, and it's like a final exam. And so instead of an hour prep, you're studying every day. You're collaborating with the staff, with the team. The other team's doing the exact same thing. It's so much fun, it's not rocket science, but it's a fun exercise in terms of just having to scheme and plot and plan and do it as a group, with time to prepare in between each game and time to adjust. It's probably the most fun thing we do.
Beyond all that preparation, how would you describe the adrenaline rush of a playoff game? It's obviously very different than regular.
It's different. It's different. You feel the butterflies for sure, even before the game, even the night before. There's so much on the line, but nerves are a good thing. Nerves make you more alert, make you more prepared. Sometimes in the regular season, you let your guard down a little bit because you've had 3 games in 4 nights and you're tired, and your execution isn't very good, and then the game finishes and you lament decisions you made as a coach. And so I think the playoffs force everybody, coaches and players, to be on top of their game.
Steph joked yesterday that when he was 19, he was losing his university card every week. But you have Minga here, has strong composure on the big stage.
I missed the first part.
Steph jokes that when he was 19, he was missing his university card.
When he was 19?
Yeah.
He couldn't find where his dorm was.
Yeah, things like that. But then you have Minga who's 19 and he's competing in the playoffs. Just what have you thought about his composure, being so young, and being able to match up against some of the big guys?
You're talking about JK? Yeah. It's a great experience for him. Every bit of this, and he's getting to experience everything I just referenced, the amount of work and preparation, the importance of every possession, the importance of every detail. And for him to be out there and feel the mistakes, feel the success, feel the corrections the next day, just go through the whole exercise. He's going to be so far along by the time next season starts and next year's playoffs come. This will be old hat for him. But you got to go through it to really understand it.